World Team Tennis comes your way tonight from Cooper Tennis Complex and Mediacom Tennis Stadium in Springfield, Missouri. Fun match for you here this evening as the New York Empire take on the Springfield Lasers. Good evening, everyone. It's a beautiful evening in Springfield, Missouri. 82 degrees at match time. I'm Don West along with Doug Ellie. And Doug, the New York Empire still search for their first win, and Springfield comes in 4-5 tonight.
Yeah, the New York, the Empire's looking to save face, get their first win. Look for them to be the spoilers.
And in World Team Tennis at the moment, it's the Philadelphia Freedoms that are running away with the league, and they are playing this evening in Washington, and that match has not quite yet gone final, but the Freedoms come in with a record of 9-1, and they are 3 games ahead on the loss side over the Washington Castles. San Diego at 4 losses as well, but Doug, all of these 4- and 5-loss teams have a chance to finish second to the Freedoms, it looks like, and qualify for the finals.
Yeah, that's correct. So this is a must-win for the Springfield Lasers tonight in their 3-game home stretch.
Now the Springfield Lasers and the New York Empire have already played each other twice, and Springfield won both. Now this is going to be the 3rd different court we play on, because the first match was held indoors at 23-22, Springfield winning with the super tiebreaker going right to the last serve. And then earlier this week, the Lasers won in New York 25-17.
Yeah, both these teams match up actually very well, even though the standings show New York at 0-9 and the Lasers at 4-5.
The Empire tonight with Tatiana Maria, Denis Novikov, Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez, and Neil Skupski. And the Lasers, Miomir Kecmanovic, Vanya King, Daniel Nestor, and Abigail Spears. These are your Wilson lineups. So our first event of the evening, we'll see Denis Novikov here in men's singles. He'll take on the 18-year-old Miomir Kecmanovic. We'll be back with World Team Tennis on WTT.tv.
I woke up in Memphis and told people about Geico. How they could save 15% or more, but by just calling or going online to geico.com. Sorry, are you gonna... Every time.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Give me a racket and watch me go. Because I won't come back the same.
Sometimes I'll come back with scratches and scrapes.
Or with stories of great shots
and close shaves.
Of wins for the history books.
And of losses I'll never forget.
But watch me smile.
Say good game.
And put my racket away for now, but not for good.
Because I'll have seen what I can do.
And I know greatness
is waiting.
Sign up with Net Generation, official youth tennis of the USTA.
In 1974, we founded a tennis league that was built on innovation, team spirit, and excitement. Now, 4 decades later, we're changing the game again and bringing World Team Tennis into the digital video age. This season, for the first time ever, you can stream every match from World Team Tennis on our new channel, WTT.tv, in high definition and completely free of charge. Check it out at WTT.tv.
Cost of family time activities getting you down?
Hello, I'm Dr. Spruce. If you or someone you know needs a healthy dose of nature, visit discovertheforest.org to find out which park or forest is closest to your family.
Acorns are not real currency, but that's okay because parks or forests are either free or super affordable. It's a truly economical way for the whole family to enjoy each other's company and bond beyond the confines of concrete buildings and rush hour.
Best As people who love the outdoors, we know what we stand for. We stand for fish, wildlife, and conserving the places they call home. We stand for the traditions we inherited and that we must pass on. We stand for great gear, fair prices, expert service, and memorable experiences. At Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, we stand together for you.
Somebody's birthday is coming up. Do you know what you want at your party?
Clowns, Can-Can Girl, Fire Eater, a barbershop quartet, mariachi band, an Oprah lookalike.
It's time to party!
Okay. Which one is your favorite?
A princess. Can the princess bring a camel with her?
Is your family in need of more quality time together?
Hello, I'm Dr. Spruce. Nature is best enjoyed together. So bring the whole family to discover all the bonding and stress-reducing benefits parks and forests have to offer. Visit discovertheforest.org and trade in phone time for family time.
Birds, squirrels, chipmunks, grass, worms, bugs, trees, rocks, and other objects in nature cannot talk. If you'd like to have a conversation while visiting nature, you will need to bring humans along. We strongly recommend starting with your family.
WTT.TV is brought to you by Wilson. Get the best gear in the game. By DecoTurf, official tennis court surface of World Team Tennis and the official surface of the U.S. Open since 1978. By Forevermark. Less than 1% of the world's diamonds are worthy of the Forevermark inscription. Forevermark, a diamond is forever. And by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com to see how much you could save.
World Team Tennis tonight in Springfield, Missouri. Your order of play tonight, it's the Empire and the Lasers. We'll start with men's singles, follow that up with mixed doubles, then men's doubles, and after the intermission, we'll see the ladies in women's doubles and women's singles. Look forward to seeing Vanya King for Springfield. Earlier this week, a win over Venus Williams of Washington.
Yeah, that was a big win.
So it's Kecmanovic serving from the far court, and he blasts an ace by Denis Novikov.
All right, return.
Big serve down the tee, flat, very little spin.
Kecmanovic has had a great recovery after a slow start to his singles season this July in World Team Tennis.
Yeah, he started 0 for 10 in games, and since then he's been 27 and 21.
So a winning record since dropping his first 10 in his opening 2 sets. Denis Novikov, a record of 15 and 22 in singles.
Now that was a fantastic forehand. Took it early and just ripped it cross court.
Let's go, Lasers!
Tried to take it early again, just went for a little too much there for Novikov. Kecmanovic has won the last 2 meetings.
And he gets a good look here.
Beautiful first serve, jams Denis into the body, gets the weak return. Able to finish the point off easily.
The game to Misha. First game of the evening to the Springfield Lasers. Your format tonight with 2 men, 2 women, and a coach on the teams. 5 sets, all equal representation of the genders. Sets go to 5 with a 9-point tiebreaker at 4-all. And Coach J.L. DeYager, the home team coach tonight, selecting the order of play and putting Vanya King at the end for Springfield in the anchor position. because she has recovered from an early season hand injury on the indoor court here in Springfield just about 9 nights ago, but she's playing so very well in singles now.
Yeah, outside of that injury, she's been playing some very good tennis this season.
Denis Novikov, his first service game of the evening, 24 years old, born in Russia, now lives in San Jose. His 3rd season of World Team Tennis, his first with the Empire.
Beautiful slice, kick, serve out wide. Did that off the very first point. So far, very effective. Misha needs to get his feet moving a little bit.
And the game to Novikov. We're 1-1 in men's singles. In World Team Tennis, no ad scoring. Every game counts in the team score, cumulative scoring, substitutions are allowed. Those lets are in play, and we can and will see Geico timeouts from the coaches. And the Empire, coached by a tennis legend in Gigi Fernandez, Tennis Hall of Famer.
Speaking of rules, there you go. You had your first let serve winner. Novikov, when he hits that backhand, he just needs to put a little more top on it, put some spin on it, bring that ball in. A little too flat right now.
There is Gigi. Just amazing accomplishments. A 2-time Olympic gold medalist in doubles with Mary Jo Fernandez, no relation. Tennis Hall of Fame inductee of 2010.
Big forehand winner out of Misha. Very similar play to Jack Sock as far as the big serve and the big forehand.
3-1.
Looks
Double
like
fault on 3-0.
Looks like I jinxed him on that serve, Don.
Games go to 4, sets go to 5. With a tiebreaker if it's tied 4-4 in the set. And still, now he gets the finish. Kecmanovic, the service win.
A little laissez-faire on that final shot with the volley at the net, but beautiful ground stroke out of Kecmanovic.
An early match this evening has gone final in Washington, and the Philadelphia Freedoms win over the Washington Castles 23-19 in extended play. 1 game of extended play. Right up the tee for Novikov.
That's a big, big serve.
And so the Freedoms, with that win tonight, have officially clinched one of the 2 berths in the World Team Tennis Finals. And they'll be in line to host as the highest seed in the championship for the King Trophy on August 5th.
Yeah, they've beaten all the teams at least twice, so they win that tiebreaker. Poor movement off of Denis on that forehand on the previous point. But on this court, in this pit, you get a lot of swirling wind, so you really got to move your feet and get in position.
It's a south wind that's blowing toward you up top here, but down in the court bowl, it can swirl a little bit of everywhere. There you go, high up, Mediacom Tennis Stadium. Kecmanovic would love 2 more points here. That is long, and Misha will have break point.
Good defense by Kecmanovic. Dennis did go for the correct shot. He just missed it a little bit long.
And a touch called there in game. Kecmanovic takes a 3-1 advantage with the break in men's singles. And so the end change coming. We'll step aside in Springfield, Missouri. The Springfield Lasers out to a 3-1 advantage over the New York Empire.
A tennis league built on innovation, passion, and respect moves into the digital video age. For the first time, fans around the globe can stream every match from the World Team Tennis season on our new channel, WTT.tv, completely free. Watch major champions,
Incredible point.
and rising stars come together to compete for the coveted King Trophy.
So many great points in this one.
This summer, watch the entire season at WTT.tv, presented by Geico.
3-1, Springfield with the advantage. Eomir Kecmanovic on top of Denis Novikov as we get underway in men's singles this evening. There is one other match on the West Coast tonight. Orange County is at San Diego. It's a little less than 2 hours from starting.
That's where the money comes from.
Now the Lasers here have to serve into the wind, so it'll be interesting to see what Misha does with his first serve here. It's a great play. That short kick out wide, and Dennis used it as well on this side of the court. Going for the drive serve out wide, just a little long. Popped out of that just a little bit. Both players still look a little, they're not playing their best tennis yet. Problem with World Team Tennis is it's so fast, you got to get out like that.
That one paints the center line.
That was a huge flat serve down the tee. Repeat.
Do you think it was just 18-year-old nerves for the first two matches this year when he started 0-10?
It could be, because he lost 8 out of those 10 games at 3-all points. So that to me is just freshman. Beautiful game. And we have been seeing this play from Misha for the last 7 matches pretty much.
He is up 4 games to 1. We'll look for a break to close out the set here. Now Novikov from the far court. Oh, he gets there.
Beautiful inside-out forehand. Ivan Lendl made that forehand. And Andre Agassi, they both had that inside-out forehand. Big, big forehand. Made that very popular.
Kecmanovic has played all but one set of the Lasers singles this month. Jack Sock went 5-1 in his one appearance for Springfield. Net carries it wide.
Bad luck for Dennis on that. He had the position for the winning shot. But that inside-out forehand, Don, it was an innovation in grips. You know, they moved the forehand grip more over towards a Western grip, and you were allowed to hit the opposite direction with it.
So Novikov 15 and 22 in his singles games. For the Empire, Marty Fish went 9 and 14. Neil Skupski 2 and 3 in his appearance, and Steve Johnson 1 and 5.
Great
Mammoth serve. And the second game win for Denis Novikov and the Empire. Springfield leading 4-2, and now Kecmanovic will serve for the set.
Because of this format, you really have to start out playing really, really good tennis, because if you get the early break, you can win the set and gain 2 or 3 games going to the next match.
A Geico timeout on the court. Part of World Team Tennis. On-court coaching allowed.
JL's probably telling him, I'd like to see a few more of those serves.
Misha Kecmanovic will look to close it out now.
Big first serve again down the tee. And that short serve out wide that he's aced him a couple of times sets up that big serve down the tee. Great return by Novikov, and great defense out of Misha, getting that ball back deep.
The league leaders in men's singles are the San Diego Aviators, behind Marcus Willis and Taylor Fritz. Now Springfield has set point.
Beautiful fake, just faked him out and got him with the drop shot there, Misha.
Kevin King of Philadelphia, no doubt, is going to get a good hard look at league male MVP. He is 44 and 33 in his singles games. Not quite that time for Misha.
Good play though, change of tactics. Great return down at his feet, but if he makes that volley over the net, he wins the point.
Kecmanovic takes men's singles over Denis Novikov 5-2. And the Springfield Lasers out to that lead on the team scoreboard. 1 event down and 4 to go in Springfield, Missouri. It's World Team Tennis, and mixed doubles comes next.
Still a chance here. It's Willingham, into the box. Willingham shoots. Goal! That was magic. Willingham tucks it in and puts the championship to bed. Sweet dreams. Nice.
As long as soccer players celebrate with a slide, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Pressure. What pressure? The players on the...
A tennis league built on innovation, passion, and respect moves into the digital video age. For the first time, fans around the globe can stream every match from the World Team Tennis season on our new channel, WTT.tv, completely free. Watch major champions,
incredible point,
and rising stars come together to compete for the coveted King Trophy.
So many great points in this one.
This summer, watch the entire season at WTT.tv, presented by Geico.
Tim shares his jacket.
Don thinks he's kinda nice.
Danny shares with Beth.
On a beach in paradise.
Robert shares his dance moves.
Then he shares a spin.
Victor shares with Emily.
But she's more into Quinn.
Kevin shares a song and the spotlight with Colleen.
Nick shares with Ben's sister, the DJ who's 19.
Deja shares with Curtis.
After her curfew.
Sharing's always better when I share a Coke with you.
As people who love the outdoors, we know what we stand for. We stand for fish, wildlife, and conserving the places they call home. We stand for the traditions we inherited and that we must pass on. We stand for great gear, fair prices, expert service, and memorable experiences. At Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, we stand together for you.
Somebody's birthday is coming up. Do you know what you want at your party?
Clowns, Can-Can Girl, Fire Eater, a barbershop quartet, mariachi band, an Oprah lookalike.
It's time to party!
Okay. Which one is your favorite?
A princess. Can the princess bring a camel with her?
Is your family in need of more quality time together?
Hello, I'm Dr. Spruce. Nature is best enjoyed together. So bring the whole family to discover all the bonding and stress-reducing benefits parks and forests have to offer. Visit discovertheforest.org and trade in phone time for family time.
Birds, squirrels, chipmunks, grass, worms, bugs, trees, rocks, and other objects in nature cannot talk. If you'd like to have a conversation while visiting nature, you will need to bring humans along. We strongly recommend starting with your family.
Springfield Lasers with a 5-2 lead over the New York Empire after one set, men's singles, and it's time to move on to mixed doubles now here at Mediacom Tennis Stadium. This season, Abby Spears has been out there for the Springfield Lasers for their run of mixed doubles. This year, every World Team Tennis match, all 43 of them available to watch anywhere in the world, free. Select matches also on World Team Tennis's Facebook and YouTube channels. Go to WTT.tv for complete schedule of streaming matches and information. And it's Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez, 35 years old for the Empire, out of Spain. She'll be paired with Neil Skupski, veteran of World Team Tennis in his 4th year in the league, his 3rd in a row with New York. He was the 2015 Male Rookie of the Year award winner. And with Abby Spears, it's the Dean of the League, 45-year-old Daniel Nestor. Hawkeye comes to World Team Tennis this year, the electronic line calling system, making all the on-court calls to determine if a shot is in or out. And you got to believe Hawkeye, there are no challenges allowed.
Which is fantastic, keeps the speed of the game going. I think the crowd loves it as well.
Daniel Nestor. Over 1,000 wins in his storied career.
91 doubles titles, 12 Grand Slams. Fantastic opening point. They pretty much covered everything. Lobs, half volleys, overheads, drive, ground strokes. Good start.
Abby Spears at Wimbledon, semifinalist in women's doubles, quarterfinalist in mixed.
Great close by Skupski on the volley.
Neil Skupski is 28. Three-time All-American at LSU.
Beautiful slice, short in the service box out wide, making it impossible for Abby Spears to get to it.
Nestor gets under that one. Now Spears has played all of Springfield's mixed doubles games, 32 and 43 in those games. Daniel Nestor has gone 28 and 38, and Jack Sock in one set went 4 and 5.
Game, Empire.
Game to the Empire.
Big serving game.
And this has been the tandem for the Empire the entire month of July. Skupski and Sanchez 36 and 37 at the start of the night in mixed doubles. Empire 4th in the league standings, and Springfield 6th out of 6, but competing hard here.
And it's a little unusual for Nestor and Spears to be in 6th place, but I think that has a little bit to do, you know, with Nestor 45. He's going to have some off nights because of the age. We don't recover quite as quickly as we age.
Nestor, a winner of 12 Grand Slam titles, 8 in men's doubles and 4 in mixed.
Nice kick serve.
And he holds the Golden Slam with Olympic gold in Sydney. Just long.
All right, lasers. One game off. You bet out.
So 6-3 on the team scoreboard for Springfield. Serve to Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez. It's her WTT debut this season.
One, zero.
Sanchez, a two-time Olympian in 08 and 12 for Spain.
Has a little bit of an Eastern foreign grip on that serve, so sometimes that service will carry a little bit.
The ladies of the Empire all share a common bond, including Coach Gigi Fernandez. They are all moms.
Nice return by Abby Spears, little inside-out backhand drive. Wasn't sure if Skupski was, I think he got surprised by that a little bit. Great serve down the tee.
3-1.
Very unusual backswing with Sanchez's form, but very, very effective serve.
Big finish for Skupski and the Empire. New York up 2-1.
Nice slam dunk there. Look at this backswing on Sanchez. It's a little bit unique, but she's been effective with it for years. Great placement with her service.
Now Abby Spears serving.
Little hand signaling from Nestor at the net.
And good for Nestor.
Through the middle, solves the riddle.
Every time. Lasers have a special guest here tonight. United States Senator Roy Blunt is here. Has roots not far at all from here in Springfield.
Smart play again, the finisher right through the middle. You get confused who's going to take that ball, because they both could have played that ball. The Lasers both had a shot at that, and it was just who's going to take it. Smart shots by Skupski down at Abby Spears' feet.
Some late evening sun popping through here in Springfield. Lasers go up 2-1 in the game.
There's Abby Spears' trademark serve down the tee. And you know, she can do that with topspin, she can do it with slice, she can do it flat. She has a variety of serves.
There has been rain west of Springfield, but it's moving southeast and not getting any closer to us. It's turned into a fantastic evening.
2-all.
This has been the best night weather-wise that we've had.
Lasers' first 2 home matches were forced indoors. We've been outside here in Springfield ever since.
Big first serve here.
One of those matches was the night of the horrific tourist boat accident on Table Rock Lake, which is just 40 miles south of here. That crawls over. And so the flags in the state of Missouri have been at half staff ever since that terrible accident, and they will be through the end of the day tomorrow. And not quite. Deciding point here.
The Lasers got away with that one. Nestor moved to the middle a little early. Skupski had the whole alley. Actually didn't even have to hit it in the alley to win the point. Just down the side. Might have pulled his head up just a tad.
Empire looking for the break. And Springfield gets it even at 2-all. They will change ends in mixed doubles. We'll step aside here on WTT.TV. It's World Team Tennis from Springfield, Missouri, and the Springfield Lasers lead 7-4.
Silent auction with exclusive items from Wimbledon, as well as some autographed photos from this Laser season. All proceeds benefit the Parkour Youth Recreation Scholarship Fund, which allows income qualifying youth in the area to participate.
So you just walk around telling people Geico could help them save money on car insurance?
Yeah, that, and homeowners, renters, motorcycle and boat insurance.
Huh, that's nice. What happens when you catch a fish?
Geico, more than just car insurance. See how much you could save at geico.com.
I'm okay.
Give me a racket.
And watch me go. Because I won't come back the same.
Sometimes I'll come back with scratches and scrapes.
Or with stories of great shots
And close shaves.
of wins for the history books, and of losses I'll never forget.
But watch me smile.
Say good game. And put my racket away for now, but not for good.
Because I'll have seen what I can do.
And I know greatness
is waiting.
Sign up with Net Generation, official youth tennis of the USTA.
Don West back with Doug Ellie. Mixed doubles. Right off the corner, Nestor. The finish for Sanchez.
Good guess by Nestor. Just got under his racket. He was there in the middle. Good first serve. Great return.
The league leaders in mixed doubles are the Washington Castles, the .545 winning percentage behind Robert Lindstad. It's Neil Skupski in his 4th World Team Tennis season.
Great play by Abby Spears. Returned the ball low at Neil's feet, got the pop up, and then slammed it down at Sanchez's feet.
The Empire have been close in several matches, but none closer than the one at the indoor court here in Springfield that went to the final serve, 7-6 in the super tiebreaker last week.
And Abby Spears with the ace down the tee.
3-2.
Now it will be Skupski for the game.
Spears was so excited about that match. Got the game ball.
Players are always telling us it's so much more intense in a team atmosphere than when you're out there for yourself, because you're playing for your brethren, for your team.
You don't want to let your team down, or your fans as well.
Empire go up 3-2 in mixed. And the serve comes to Daniel Nestor.
Two biggest shots in doubles is the serve and the return. The serving has been very good. which has made it very difficult on the next important shot, which is the return. So I think the team that is able to get their racket on, three or four returns is going to get the break.
Nestor, a former world #1 in doubles.
Beautiful inside out forehand top spin. It's an odd hit because your body is actually pulling away from the ball that's coming at you. And when I started playing tennis and in the early 70s, you were never taught to do that.
Powerful serve.
Yep, you could tell that Maria Jose was trying to take a little speed off of that with a little chip. Just mishit it. It's a good play.
Oh, don't you love doubles tennis?
It's fast, full of action. And Neil got caught standing for a he got caught standing for a moment, and you don't have time for that. Maria Jose practicing her return form. See a lot of pros doing that before the point starts.
The net gives and takes away. Springfield with game point, and Daniel Nestor. All of those accomplishments, Olympic gold and 12 Grand Slams.
Beautiful return up the line. It's about all he had, too.
The deciding point here.
Hopefully that double fault doesn't come back to haunt Nestor. He had a 3-1 serve to Mary Jose on the deuce court. He's going to need another first serve.
And got it. Springfield evens mixed doubles at 3-all. Lasers lead on the team scoreboard 8-5. And a good even set of tennis here. He needed the first serve and got it.
It's hard to hit 2 winning returns off of 2 first serves. That's just good doubles. Nestor was going to cover Spears. Spears had it, and then the open court was there for Skupski to take.
Martinez Sanchez, a career high doubles ranking of number 4 in 2010.
Pretty good singles player too.
Put your hands together, let's bring the line! 1-all.
She'd like to have that volley back. You can see good serve, but it's ripped at her feet. It looks like the ball just pushed her racket backwards and changed the angle of the strings. Unbelievable tennis. It looks like Abby Spears is on the hunt again.
She is still in Wimbledon form.
That's right. I mean, when you watch her, she'll hit this return and she immediately gets ready for the next shot. She's not surprised. Look at that. She's not waiting for something to happen. She's on the hunt.
Well, the net allowed Spears to get there, but she still comes deep with it.
The umpire have had a couple of nice let shots there. Net shots, as I should say.
Easy finish for Skupski and game point for the Empire.
Yeah, it looked like that serve was going to go long, and I think Abby was kind of thinking the same thing, and it dropped in. Probably that southerly wind. It's part of playing in the Midwest.
The Empire go up 4-3.
And that's something that you have to deal with out on this court. The wind. I don't think there's ever been an Oklahoma team, has there?
Don't think so.
It's probably because of the wind.
Where it comes sweeping down the plane.
Yeah.
So the Lasers will serve, and if Springfield, behind Abby Spears' serve, can take this game, they'll force the 9-point tiebreak in mixed.
She read that in yesterday's news. I mean, what a fantastic play by Spears. Watch, nice serve out wide. I mean, down the tee, covers. She goes for the angle. She's already running for the angle. You see that? Wow, fantastic play by Abby Spears. Not a smart play by Neil Skupski unless he was thinking Nestor was going to take off for the poach. Maybe that's what he was thinking there. Good serve, big return, good volley, first volley by Spears. And you could see Skupski pointing to the middle. He knew what he did.
Springfield is 1 point away from forcing the 9-point tiebreak in mixed.
Another tiebreaker.
We're kind of used to that here.
Yeah.
And we will go to a 9-point tiebreaker in mixed doubles, tied 4-4. So the first team to 5 points will win this set. Serve rotation after every 2.
Each team will see serve points, and then we'll switch sides at the end of 4 points.
Any advantage here that you see in the tiebreak?
No, I mean, the advantage, I think, goes to the Lasers because they don't serve first. If they can get a mini break early, it benefits them.
Not this time.
Not this time, nope. If Neil does that. But a mini break early always gives the advantage to the team that didn't serve first.
So if it goes the distance, Springfield will get the last 3 serves.
That's correct. Another great first serve.
Skupski with his 2 service points.
Little soccer header by someone in the stands.
Serve comes to Nestor now.
That was living on the edge, letting that go.
The wind almost brought it back.
That's correct.
Now a 3-1 advantage and an in change in this tiebreaker.
So there's your advantage.
Okay, now switch sides.
But first 4 points of that tiebreaker, all 4 first serves.
World Team Tennis made its way to Washington, D.C., or Washington played in Chicago, I should say, last night. Washington and Philadelphia. And that match went to the Philadelphia Freedoms, 23-18. An appearance from Sloane Stevens for Philadelphia. Neutral court setting. They played each other again tonight in D.C., and Philadelphia won that one.
Philadelphia swept all 3 against the Castles.
Now the umpire, 1 point from victory in mixed doubles.
Come on, let's make some noise!
Need a good first serve out of Sanchez here to close out the set.
New York Empire take mixed doubles 5-4 as they win the tiebreaker by a 5-1 score. So the Empire 5-4 victors in mixed. We will step aside. It's World Team Tennis, and it's 9-7. Springfield Lasers with the lead on the team board. Coming up, it's men's doubles next.
I woke up in Memphis and told people about Geico. How they could save 15% or more by just calling or going online to geico.com. Sorry, are you gonna... Every time.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
A tennis league built on innovation, passion, and respect moves into the digital video age. For the first time, fans around the globe can stream every match from the World Team Tennis season on our new channel, WTT.tv, completely free. Watch major champions,
Incredible point,
and rising stars come together to compete for the coveted King Trophy.
So many great points in this one.
This summer, watch the entire season at WTT.tv, presented by Geico.
In 1974, we founded a tennis league that was built on innovation, team spirit, and excitement. Now, 4 decades later, we're changing the game again and bringing World Team Tennis into the digital video age. This season, for the first time ever, you can stream every match from World Team Tennis on our new channel, WTT.tv, in high definition and completely free of charge. Check it out at WTT.tv.
As people who love the outdoors, we know what we stand for. We stand for fish, wildlife, and conserving the places they call home. We stand for the traditions we inherited and that we must pass on. We stand for great gear, fair prices, expert service, and memorable experiences. At Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, we stand together for you.
Somebody's birthday is coming up. Do you know what you want at your party?
Clowns, Can-Can Girl, Fire Eater, a barbershop quartet, mariachi band, an Oprah lookalike.
It's time to party!
Okay. Which one is your favorite?
A princess. Can the princess bring a camel with her?
It is World Team Tennis presented by Geico from Mediacom Tennis Stadium at the Cooper Tennis Complex in Springfield, Missouri. Along with Doug Ellie, I'm Don West. And at the end of 2 sets, Springfield Lasers have a 9-7 lead over the New York Empire. Up next, it's men's doubles. After the mixed set went to the 9-point tiebreaker, won by the Empire 5-4 in a dominating tiebreaker, 5-1. In the men's doubles set, Neil Skupski back out there for the Empire, and Denis Novikov. We saw him in the men's singles. And Daniel Nestor returns for a second straight set with Miomir Kecmanovic. Miomir winning 5-2 in men's singles over Novikov earlier. Kecmanovic on the first serve.
An interesting format to start with right away. The umpire, both players are staying back to return the serve, giving respect to Misha's first serve here.
Daniel Nestor has been out there for all of the men's doubles for Springfield. A record of 30-43. Kecmanovic 27-38 in his games, and Jack Sock went 3-5. Skupski has been on the court for all of the Empire men's doubles, 35-42. Novikov has gone 21-22. Artie Fish 10-15, and Steve Johnson 4-5 for the Empire. New York 5th in the league, Springfield 6th in men's doubles.
Little kick serve up high to Denis Novikov, kind of threw his backhand off there on the return. Going big down the tee for the finishing serve. Just a little wide.
Just wide on the cut.
It's a lot of fun to watch Misha track these balls down. He's got great footwork. Probably the fastest player on the court.
Game to Springfield to start men's doubles.
Great setup off the serve for Kecmanovic, and the finishing volley by Nestor. Although Kecmanovic is the fastest player on the court, the other three players play more traditional doubles, trying to get to the net, but looks like the Lasers are doing the same thing. Both players staying back.
The league leaders in men's doubles are the Orange County Breakers, led by Marcelo de Molinaire, who's played all the games for the OC with 5 different partners. Orange County 39-31 in their games.
Wow.
Orange County at San Diego tonight at 9 Central Time, about an hour from now. Live stream on WTT.tv.
3-1.
You know they'll be paying close attention to this match.
And Hawkeye with the out call.
Game Empire.
Empire get it even at 1 game apiece.
And that's one of the main reasons why you do play with the players up at the net. Is you know, generally speaking, you get the winning shot if you're at the net. Not always, but if you can't see the ball, it's
look out. Might as well just turn the other way.
That was some big shots by Neil. He just stepped right in front of Dennis and took it. Great outside slice serve from the lefty, Nestor.
win tonight would keep them very much alive for a possible second playoff spot, finals spot, if you will.
Great catch by Maria Jose Sanchez there on the sideline.
We mentioned Marcelo de Molinaire of Orange County, the league leader in men's doubles. He has a history of doubles with Maria Jose. Australian Open semifinals this year.
WTT is just full of great doubles players. And as a doubles specialist, you can play professional tennis for a longer period of time. Good serve. Roger Federer is trying to prove that wrong with the singles.
Yeah.
He'll be 37 years old in August. Last year probably had the best year any 36-year-old has ever had, winning Wimbledon and the Australian Open.
Not quite.
And there's that middle shot again. I mean, Skupski was just picking on that middle, which was fantastic play because this is an excellent point. Good serve. Pop up through the middle. Keeps driving it through the middle, gets the error. And with a lefty and a righty, you had two backhands in the middle, which are generally the weaker volleys.
Timeout. The Geico timeout for JLD Yeager. Gigi Fernandez talking with her team. So a deciding point. And it's an ace for Nestor and the Lasers. Springfield goes up 2-1.
That's the best way to decide that point. Nice short out wide serve.
The 11-8 Springfield on the team board.
For the tennis newbies, you know, that left-hander out wide serve on the ad side, that's the big serve for the lefties. They love to use that a lot.
The powerful serve of Skupski.
Nice vertical leap by Denis Novikov. Look at this jump. Little pronation and snap on that.
Nestor would like to have that one back.
Yep, he got in. He took his split step a little bit late, and to get the good movement to the ball, you want to get that split step, but just as they're about hitting the ball.
3-0.
Nice serve up the tee for Skupski.
Game point Empire as they look to even the set. Springfield stays alive.
A pretty routine volley for for Dennis there, he just, you know, he's tall, he wasn't down low, and just got caught using his hands. Needs to get down a little bit lower for a tall guy. Great return from Misha. Strong backhand, fast and low at Skupski's feet.
Lasers need 2 more for a big break. The Empire looking for 1 to finish. That is out. And the game to the Empire. 2 games all in men's doubles. Time to change ends here in Springfield. Good match tonight. World Team Tennis on WTT.TV. The Springfield Lasers with an 11-9 lead over the New York Empire. Stay with us.
As people who love the outdoors, we know what we stand for. We stand for fish, wildlife, and conserving the places they call home. We stand for the traditions we inherited and that we must pass on. We stand for great gear, fair prices, expert service, and memorable experiences. At Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, we stand together for you.
Still nervous about finding a new apartment?
Yeah, but popping these things really helps me relax. Please don't. I'm saving those for later.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about renter's insurance. Just go to Geico.com.
Geico helps with renter's insurance. It's good to know.
Been doing it for years.
That's really good to know. I'll check them out.
Get to know Geico and see how easy homeowners and renters insurance can be.
Men's doubles with Springfield in the near court. Kecmanovic on the serve.
Serving into the wind, so it's a little different now for the Lasers. Look to see the Empires if they get a second serve out of the Lasers to step in and drive some returns. Important for Misha to get a high percentage of first serves. There we go. A good swat at that forehand from Skupski. He's got to remember he's going with the wind. Needs a little spin on that. Foul ball.
For the New York Empire, their 3rd year in the league. There have been some great New York teams in World Team Tennis. The Sport Times, the Buzz, the Odabees, remember them?
I was looking through all the names. You know, I used to go and watch the San Diego Friars growing up in Southern California. Rod Laver was most valuable player one year. Oh, nice. Nice block and charge by Skupski. Hardly did anything with his backhand return here, just blocked it out. And caught Kecmanovic by surprise there.
For the Springfield Lasers, the longest continuous run of fielding a team in World Team Tennis, 23 years now. Here in Springfield, Missouri, by far the smallest market of the league.
Coach Jails getting up, trying to pump Misha up, get focused. It just takes 2 or 3 points lack of focus in World Team Tennis, and you can lose that set.
Break chance for the Empire. Springfield gets it even, now a deciding point. So this for a 3-2 advantage in men's doubles.
Blazers need to pay attention to that time clock. Have 10 seconds.
The Empire take it. And New York goes up 3-2 in men's doubles.
Great return by Dennis down low. And Nestor was just standing up again. Once again, you know, if you're tall, you gotta be down for those balls. He's a little too high, and it gets down low on him, and then he's got to pop it up. That's a difficult shot.
Dennis Novikov now from the far court, and New York up 3-2.
What a great, I mean, I'm just watching Misha's forehand. It's just a blistering topspin forehand ground stroke. Good lean in off that backhand return for Nestor. He just pushed it a little long. He strings his racket at a very low tension, so he's going to get more power and spring out of it. So he works more on touch shots. Great first serve.
Novikov looking to build the Empire advantage here. One game from evening the team score, and now 1 point away from an 11-all tie.
That was like a 100-mile-an-hour backhand up the line from Misha.
All right, please serve.
Return of the night right there.
Yep. He was dialed in on that.
And the New York Empire go up 4-2. Team score tied at 11, and the Empire now 1 game from taking the set in men's doubles.
Three unforced errors off those returns with Daniel Nestor. Nice, good first serve into the body. That's still an unbelievable serve for Daniel Nestor, even though it was just wide. Look at that move.
1-all.
Beautiful half volley by Nestor, great return, and good pick through the middle for Dennis. That's classic doubles right there.
Now the double. Fourth one of the night for Springfield. Lasers get the game even now. There will be a Geico timeout called. That's how you want to finish a point.
Yep. Good serve, get the weak return and finish it off.
Plenty of tennis left in the World Team Tennis season, heading into the finals weekend. Next weekend, the New York Empire will stay out on the road and go to Orange County, San Diego, and Philadelphia Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. Through the middle.
Great attacking by the Empire. Two good forehands by Dennis, and then a finishing shot by Skupski.
Springfield Lasers will stay at home for their final two matches, Monday and Tuesday, against Washington and Philadelphia. Then they'll go to Orange County and San Diego.
Good eye by Misha there. And when you watch Misha up at the net, when he's getting prepared, you can see how low he gets.
So the Empire with a set point, Springfield looking to extend it. And good for Skupski and the Empire. New York takes men's doubles 5-2. And that will take us to the intermission here in Springfield, Missouri. It is a 12-11 lead for the New York Empire. After three events, it's World Team Tennis in Springfield, Missouri. We'll step away for just a moment.
Still a chance here. It's Willingham. Enter the box. Willingham shoots. Goal! That was magic. Willingham tucks it in and puts the championship to bed. Sweet dreams. Nice.
As long as soccer players celebrate with a slide, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Pressure. What pressure? The players on the
WTT.TV is brought to you by Citi. Welcome What's Next.
The Net Generation players
here at halftime in Springfield, Missouri, the New York Empire have a 12-11 lead over the Springfield Lasers as the Empire take the mixed doubles and men's doubles sets after a dominating win for Miomir Kecmanovic in men's singles 5-2. Tiebreaker went to the Empire in mixed doubles, and then a 5-2 victory of their own in men's doubles. And some good tennis from this Empire team, Doug, that has been so close to some wins this year. Haven't got one yet, but they're in the lead here at this point.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at all three of these first matches, they're very closely matched, and the Empire's up by one game. Now you have the women's doubles and women's singles coming up, and this is where the Lasers are at their best. So that's why they wanted to finish with these two events towards the end. But
this year, Forevermark sponsors the League MVP Awards, and we have a little presentation for you to watch about that. Forever Mark and the MVP Awards.
Players from 14 countries across 6 different teams, 43 matches over 3 weeks. Who will make their mark in the race for the championship and the coveted King Trophy? This year's most valuable players, 1 male, 1 female. The Forever Mark MVP Awards unfold during the World Team Tennis Finals.
And so who will win those awards? Well, it's still too early to tell. Certainly Kevin King of Philadelphia has had a solid season. And on the women's side, Taylor Townsend has just been almost unbeatable in singles.
Yeah, she's by far the most valuable player right now for the females. That's there's no question about that. Her percentage is somewhere in the 700s with games won versus games lost. She had a good season last year, but nothing like the season she's having this year.
There is United States Senator Roy Blunt in the checkered shirt. To his right, to our left in the blue, the general manager of the Springfield Lasers, Paul Nahan. So great to have Senator Blunt here. He is very distantly in on my wife's side of the family, actually. So good to have him here this evening. Next, we want to show you the Super Tiebreaker feature, and Abby Spears has had a great year for the Springfield Lasers. Let's have a look at that.
Hey guys, this is Melanie Dan with World Team Tennis. I am here with Abby Spears playing for the Springfield Lasers. We're gonna ask 13 questions. Okay. Based on Super Tiebreaker and World Team Tennis, that is 13. Oh my. You are going to answer these questions while you're juggling. Are you ready? Yes. Here we go. Are you an early riser or a late sleeper? Late sleeper. List 3 Disney characters. Aladdin, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White. How do you like your steak cooked? Medium. Spell your name backwards, first name. L-I-A... I-G? I can't tell. What's your ideal temperature? Oh yeah, we can do the short one, yeah. What's your ideal temperature outside? 75. Fill in the blank. The Kardashians are blank. Fake? The last movie you watched was what? Oh my gosh. Heck. It's alright. Oh, Kissing Booth. Okay, say good day, mate, in an Aussie accent. Good day, mate. On a scale of 1 to 10, how loud are you? Loud! Yay or nay to mustaches? Yay. What rhymes with volley? Holly. Which country are you yet to visit but you want to see? It's alright, it's alright. Name a word that starts with U. Any word. What, it starts with U? Umbrella. Yes, very good. Awesome. Okay, Abby, we're gonna have a chance to knock some time off your time with the questions, okay? Each pin that you knock down is 1 second off of your time. 10 pins, 10 seconds off, which is a huge bonus. Okay. I can go whenever? Whenever. Okay, oh my gosh. Oh no! Abby, your time was? I love your ready position.
Well, isn't that fun from Melanie Udan? That's outstanding stuff.
And we got a chance to have her at our booth a couple of nights in a row.
And Abby Spears, yeah, she can get it done as a juggler. The New York Empire leading 12-11 over the Springfield Lasers. Springfield took men's singles 5-2. Mixed doubles went to the Empire 5-4 in the tiebreaker. And men's doubles goes to New York 5-2. Convincing win for Skupski and Novikov to give the Empire a 12-11 lead on the team scoreboard with 2 to go. And women's doubles is coming up next here in Springfield.
but with the lasers, look for Springfield Lasers on Facebook, SGF Lasers on Twitter and Instagram. Let everyone know you're here. Be sure to visit the selfie station. Hashtag Go Lasers!
I woke up in Memphis and told people about Geico. How they could save 15% or more, but by just calling or going online to geico.com. Sorry, are you gonna... Every time.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
The New York Empire leading over the Springfield Lasers 12-11 with 2 sets to go, both on the ladies' side. Tatiana Maria takes the court for the first time this evening for women's doubles, 30 years old in her first season of World Team Tennis. She will be paired with Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez. We have seen her throughout the evening here. Springfield Lasers. There is Abby Spears. She will head out to the court, and for the first time this evening, we'll get a look at Vanya King. Still just 29 years old, but in her 5th year and her 3rd term as a Springfield Laser. Suffered the hand injury last week, but seems to be playing some of her best tennis right now.
Coming off a win against Venus Williams, you know, two nights ago in DC.
It was a left hand injury that Vanya endured last week, and there is Abby Spears, 37 years old, and in the Wimbledon women's doubles semifinals just 2 weeks ago.
We have Tatiana Maria serving. She's got a one-handed backhand, which very few women professionals have. Most of them have two-handers.
Springfield has been solid in women's doubles with King and Spears playing all of the games. 39 and 33, a .542 winning percentage, second in the league behind the Philadelphia Freedoms and Taylor Townsend. And mainly paired with Raquel Atawo for Philadelphia. Atawo, a doubles partner of Abby Spears.
0-2.
Double fault.
An interesting start with the umpires having Tatiana serve. She hasn't played yet tonight.
Ooh.
Beautiful topspin lob by Tatiana. That was an outstanding point on both sides.
She is teamed with Annalena Gronfeld, a former Springfield Laser, also in the league this year with San Diego.
Lasers would like the early break. Great teamwork by the Lasers. Followed the ball. Great return right here by Vanya King. Just rips it cross court, sets Abby up there for the volley through the middle. And then the swinging volley by Vanya King.
The Marias have gone 37 and 40 in their women's doubles games. 4th in the league. The game to Springfield to start it off.
Another volley through the middle. Vanya King teased Maria to go up her alley. She gave her some room. You can see where Vanya King is in the middle of the court a little bit. And she stays there, and then suddenly she shifts over and puts it away. That was a good break, early break by the Lasers.
King is in the spotlight the rest of the night for Springfield with women's singles to close the evening.
We always say it's not a break until you hold. So whenever you get a break, you want to make sure you hold the next game.
Good start for Spears with the ace. And look at that.
That's why we like Hawkeye. We have had no complaints. First time I've seen Abby not ready for that next shot. Good swinging volley, and then stood there and watched for a split second. Good hands by Sanchez.
Spears will tell you her game is not really suited to singles, but she came in for Vanya King when she had the injury last week and was very good. Went 9 and 8 in her games. And Springfield had to have that.
Yes, and they did have the shot at beating the Breakers on Friday. It came down to the tiebreaker.
Well into the stands.
Another home run.
So Springfield a point away from making good on that game 1 break here.
Want another first serve here out of Spears.
And the Springfield Lasers go up 2 games to none. Lasers take the team lead 13-12 and are on point so far here in women's doubles. Maria Jose, Maria Martinez Sanchez. Now with the serve.
Spectacular volley by Vanya King, getting down low. You can see her get down for this first volley. Here comes the serve. Good return by Abby, and she gets down low, and then she goes up and just gets the smash at Tatiana. Just solid doubles. Lasers are communicating extremely well, and they're doing very well with the setter spiker deal. I mean, the returner is the setter and the net player is the spiker.
And a much needed Geico timeout for Gigi Fernandez. She talks with Maria and Maria. Sanchez, 28 years old in her rookie campaign of World Team Tennis, and there haven't been a great number of first-year players in the league this year. Just 4 on the women's side that started the year, with both of these Empire ladies, along with Gabriela Dabrowski and Naomi Osaka. Dabrowski of Philadelphia and Osaka from Washington.
And I'm very excited to see Tatiana Maria here. I mean, she's an excellent player. Good outing at Wimbledon this year in the singles.
net.
2-all.
The net takes away from Spears. 2-all in the game.
I think the umpires lead that net tonight by maybe 3-1. Two of them they just hit and rolled right over. Couldn't get to.
And it'll be a game point for New York.
3-2.
That was an error out of Abby. Not a forced error at all. She had time to set up and good return. Just mishit it.
Big finish after great range from Vanya King, but the umpire on the board here in women's doubles.
And the patience of Tatiana Maria at the net. She waited and waited. This was a 10-12 hit rally. Great ground strokes from Sanchez and Vanya King. Great topspin lob here. Great recovery. And then here comes Tatiana Maria right here, boom. Great finish.
King starts with a double.
This is, Vanya has a good serve, but this isn't the strongest part of her game. Her net play and her ground strokes are fantastic. Serve, she doesn't win a lot of points off her serve like her partner Abby Spears. Nice move by Sanchez.
Play at the net.
Vanya King almost knocked that racket out of her hand, but she kept it firm, able to make the finishing volley.
Just out.
What a spectacular point. For a moment there, I thought the Lasers had made that topspin lob, but just great performance on both sides.
Four chances at a break for the umpire to get even now. And Vanya King struggling with the serve, and the game goes to the umpire. We are 2-2 in women's doubles at the end change. We will step aside for a timeout here on WTT.TV. The New York Empire with a 14-13 lead. 2-2 in women's doubles. Back in a minute.
Still nervous about finding a new apartment?
Yeah, but popping these things really helps me relax. Please don't. I'm saving those for later.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about renter's insurance. Just go to geico.com.
Geico helps with renter's insurance. It's good to know.
Been doing it for years.
That's really good to know. I'll check them out.
Get to know Geico and see how easy homeowners and renters insurance can be.
Somebody's birthday is coming up. Do you know what you want at your party?
Clowns, Can-Can Girl, Fire Eater, a barbershop quartet, mariachi band, and Oprah lookalike.
It's time to party!
Okay.
Which one is your favorite?
A princess. Can the princess bring a camel with her?
Don West back with Doug Ellie in Springfield, Missouri. Tatiana Maria from the near court. 2-2 in women's doubles.
Fantastic 2 points by the umpires in the last game to get the break. Nice. Great hands by Sanchez. Beautiful volley right through the middle.
Still getting stronger now.
Yeah, they're suddenly they've gotten their confidence. They're getting a lot of balls down low at the lasers. You can see this reflex volley. Now she gets it back low, and then Tatiana hits it down the middle, low at Abby's feet. That was an angry return by Spears there, letting some steam off.
Springfield really struggling in women's doubles.
And it happened just in a heartbeat. They were up 2-0. They had a chance to take the third game. The umpire found a way to win it. 2 double faults by Vanya King. 2 good points by the umpires. It's 2-2. And what an interesting high volley out of Sanchez there. She's giggling about it right now.
Empire up 3 games to 2.
So a complete turnaround now with the tempo. You have Abby Spears serving. Needs to just have a strong service game, get the lasers back on track here. That's just what the doctor ordered. And look to see more of that from the umpire, blocking out some of those big serves of Abby Spears, trying to get the return back, get the point started.
Each team has won 5-4 against the other in the head-to-head matchups already.
This is about as close as it gets. Nice second serve up the tee. Tatiana, I think she'd like that back. The ball didn't come up as high as she was looking for. A lot of players in the league say that this is a very fast outdoor court, which means the ball is not bouncing up as much. Coming in more like a lower fastball, even if there is some spin on it. What a changeup that was.
Indeed.
And
complete miss hit from Maria there.
She wasn't expecting it to be right. You can see her telling herself to move forward because that was really short in the service box. There's the one-hander.
Springfield Lasers take the game. We are even at 3 in women's doubles.
And that's what the Lasers needed to do there. Come out serving strong. I'm still waiting to see Maria just whack one of those one-handers that I've seen her hit. She's been struggling here in the U.S. since she came from Europe with that one-hander. There's another let's serve for the umpire.
Not used to playing those, and so it throws you off.
It actually slows the ball down, but it changes the rotation of it as well, so it doesn't, you don't know how it's going to bounce.
And King get there. Vanya King gets it done.
Jail's going to call a timeout and bring out the oxygen. What a point. And this is what Vanya's really good at. Ripping the ball, run. Look at this running by her. And then the recovery. Great lob here, and Sanchez just pulled it a little out wide.
Point of the night for Vanya King.
I'm mesmerized by Sanchez's backswing on this serve. You just don't see a service motion quite like this. Great forehand drive up the line by Spears.
She knew it. In by a good margin. Blazers pulling out of that slump they were in. And good for Spears, and Springfield will have a break point.
What do we say? Through the middle solves the riddle. Unbelievable volley through the middle by Spears. Great return by Vanya King.
So 3 chances at a break for Springfield.
What a good first serve here. It's not the shot to hit. Spears knows it, I think.
Let's put those hands together, ladies and fans. Come on.
1 point separation on the team scoreboard. Empire leading 15-14. Let serve.
That's 2 of them now.
And the deciding point.
And Vanya's going to take it. That's her strength. Is a return of serve. Sanchez needs a good placed first serve here. This is a courageous move by the umpire, going the I formation on.
Oh, the serve clock ran out. Gigi Fernandez to the chair.
I didn't call it last time. She did, but she hadn't started the motion.
Well, you can hear part of this conversation with Andre Lelius.
They don't lose the point, but it is a warning.
Gigi steps away from a possible timeout call there. So the deciding point now.
This is very courageous by the umpires doing this formation.
Too much.
But it worked.
New York up 4-3 in women's doubles.
Made Vanya King think about her return a little too much.
These teams continue to show how evenly matched they are.
Down 1-3 in that service game. That was a great comeback by the umpires. A little help from the net on one of the points. And the Lasers are feeling the pressure. They are feeling the pressure. Umpire is keeping this match in their favor.
Vanya King on the serve, and Springfield looking for game wins headed into the final event with Vanya in women's singles against Tatiana Maria. All games count, everything counts in World Team Tennis.
And so far, Vanya's made 3 first serves in a row.
Moon ball, too much. And so it is set point for New York. And they'll have 4 chances to win women's doubles. Now second serve, and Vanya has struggled in the set with the serve. Springfield still alive. Springfield needs 3 more in a row to keep it going.
Great, beautiful volley by Sanchez.
And the New York Empire take women's doubles. 5-3 the final in women's doubles, and the New York Empire up now 17-14 with 1 set to go, and Vanya King will have to look to come from behind against Tatiana Maria when we come back.
Still a chance here. It's Willingham, into the box. Willingham shoots. Goal! That was magic. Willingham tucks it in and puts the championship to bed. Sweet dreams. Nice.
As long as soccer players celebrate with a slide, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Pressure! What pressure? The players on the...
A tennis league built on innovation, passion, and respect moves into the digital video age. For the first time, fans around the globe can stream every match from the World Team Tennis season on our new channel, WTT.tv, completely free. Watch major champions and rising stars come together to compete for the coveted King Trophy.
So many great points in this one.
This summer, watch the entire season at WTT.tv, presented by Geico.
As people who love the outdoors, we know what we stand for. We stand for fish, wildlife, and conserving the places they call home. We stand for the traditions we inherited and that we must pass on. We stand for great gear, fair prices, expert service, and memorable experiences. At Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, we stand together for you.
Somebody's birthday is coming up. Do you know what you want at your party?
Klein's Can-Can Girl, Fire Eater, a barbershop quartet, mariachi band, an Oprah lookalike.
It's time to party!
Okay. Which one is your favorite?
A princess. Can the princess bring a camel with her?
Is your family in need of more quality time together?
Hello, I'm Dr. Spruce. Nature is best enjoyed together. So bring the whole family to discover all the bonding and stress-reducing benefits parks and forests have to offer. Visit discovertheforest.org and trade in phone time for family time.
Birds, squirrels, chipmunks, grass, worms, bugs, trees, rocks, and other objects in nature cannot talk. If you'd like to have a conversation while visiting nature, you will need to bring humans along. We strongly recommend starting with your family.
On to the final event, women's singles in Springfield, Missouri, and the New York Empire with a 17-14 lead over the Springfield Lasers. The Empire still looking for their first league win. Springfield hanging on to playoff hopes, and Doug, it comes down to Vanya King against Tatiana Maria.
Yes, and I still, for the Lasers, I still like this setup. Vanya's a very strong singles player. Same thing with Tatiana Maria, but she's been struggling in the singles, and Vanya King has been playing very well. Her last match beating Venus Williams 5-3 in Washington, and beating Tatiana in New York 5-2.
And the first meeting between the Lasers and the Empire, women's singles, went to Abby Spears over Tatiana Maria 5-3. When Spears was filling in after Vanya had suffered the hand injury.
And that worked in the Lasers' favor as well because it was indoors, and Abby Spears is a fast ball player, and it didn't work for Tatiana Maria.
Gigi has the rule book out. And talking with her counterpart, J.L. DeJager. So, there may be more to it than we see here right now.
Or they might be talking about what they're going to have for dinner later on tonight. You know.
So a 3-point New York lead, 17-14.
This is definitely where the Empires want to be. As far as with a 3-game lead, they're playing loose. They have nothing to lose at this point, being the last in the field and no chance of playoff hopes. Lasers have all the pressure. Let's see if they can go after it here.
In the format of World Team Tennis, if Maria wins the set, the Empire take the match. If Vanya King wins the set, it depends on the margin. And King makes good. 3 possibilities. Springfield could win it outright if Vanya King really skunks Maria.
You have to be 5-1, right?
Right, or 5-0.
5-0.
Look at that. How much of the line did that catch?
Enough. And this is the type of point that Tatiana Maria likes. She's a good retriever. She mixes up her slice with her topspin. Vanya King just needs to be patient. She has the bigger ground strokes. And there's that There's that slice, one-handed backhand by Maria. Little weak on that one. But when those slices go over and they're skipping and staying low, they can be very difficult to handle.
King with a game point, and if Vanya would win the set 5-2, we would go straight to a super tiebreaker. If King won 5-3 or 5-4, we would go into extended play.
And look to see Vanya King pick on that backhand. Just they don't have to be winning shots.
Vanya King 28-25 in her singles games. Abby Spears went 9-8 for Springfield. The Lasers third in the league in winning percentage. New York is fifth, 23-38. Game to King. Tatiana Maria has played all but one game of women's singles for New York. 23-37. Sanchez 0-1.
Maria has a good serve. This is one of her pluses.
Vanya King, when she was a Laser in 2009, engineered one of the biggest comebacks in league history, something like a 6-game deficit that she erased in the final event in this very position.
Vanya King pressing a little too much, just needs to take a deep breath, slow down a little bit, make Maria play a few more shots.
Set up nicely for King.
Great return. Good one-hander up the line by Tatiana, but the good volley, doubles volley play by Vanya King closed it well and got the angle volley for the winner. Great first serve. That was a big serve by Maria. Had a little slice to it, pulled away from Vanya King.
Game point for Maria.
Another big serve.
1-1.
And Maria's serve, if she's getting them in, especially the first serve, she does have an advantage over Vanya's serve.
Back to Vanya King. Well, a Empire break anywhere along the line here would really hurt the Springfield cause.
Great patience. But if you look at a lot of the the points won so far, it's been off of some errors. This was a clean winner off the overhead right here. And that's a tough shot. Another error.
She had it in her sights.
Great touch volley, just a drop volley over the net. It's one of the reasons why Vanya King's such a good doubles player as well. You can see the drive forehand comes in. Little touch volley over the net for the winner. But you can definitely see Vanya's feeling a little bit of the tension. She's played well this last week. Big win against Venus Williams.
A 5-3 win in Washington.
But that's done with. She's got to concentrate on this match. She needs to cut out the unforced errors. She's already had too many unforced errors with her ground strokes.
After the Geico timeout, back to action.
And Maria feeds off of unforced errors. She lives for them. Now there you go. That's the first big shot off the ground for Maria. Taking it to King there. Practicing her return swing.
King stays alive now, a huge point here.
Huge point. Still, that was a great point by Maria. She's forcing Vanya King to play the point. Be patient.
Vanya King gets it done for Springfield, and the Lasers are up 2-1.
JL saving a bug, it looks like.
Saving a bug.
He was taking a bug off the court.
Ah, it had no chance out there, you know.
Spectacular play on both sides. Tatiana with I love her loopy forehand, has a great bounce, and the counter punching from Vanya King, and then the big finishing forehand there.
Power finish for Vanya.
Yep. And Vanya was not expecting that backhand out of Tatiana, which was a mistake. At some point, she's going to start making those. Great return. That was a big point for Tatiana Maria. Another big serve.
The Empire stay on the road, go to Orange County Sunday evening, at San Diego Monday, take Tuesday off. They're in Philadelphia Wednesday and back home Thursday to meet the Freedoms.
That was the right play by Vanya King to sneak in. Maria was going to chip that backhand all day long.
Springfield Lasers off on Sunday night. Home against Washington Monday. Here against Philadelphia Tuesday. And they go west to Orange County Wednesday to San Diego Thursday. All matches
Another
of World Team Tennis streaming live on WTT.tv. You got the break point here.
2 break points.
Baseline call.
A loose ball.
No, they're checking to see where the.
Okay, Hawkeye.
Yep, it hit that line and just skidded on her, and that's why she mishit that that forehand. Oh, big. That's a big serve.
Deciding point of the game. Once again, the difference between 3-1 and 2-2 here.
Tatiana wants another serve like that. Tried for it, didn't get it. Great topspin backhand, one-hander, dipping at Vanya King.
It goes to Maria, 2-2 in women's singles. We'll be back for the finish.
So you just walk around telling people Geico could help them save money on car insurance?
Yeah, that, and homeowners, renters, motorcycle and boat insurance.
Huh, that's nice. What happens when you catch a fish?
Geico, more than just car insurance. See how much you could save at geico.com.
I'm okay.
Maria and King tied 2-2 in women's singles. The New York Empire with a 19-16 team lead. Vanya King looking to make it work here again for the Lasers.
Yeah, that was a big hold for Tatiana Maria. Beautiful low angle backhand volley by Vanya King. Smart move, little serve and volley. Comes in, takes the split, gets the low volley. Perfectly done.
Ooh.
And that miss hit, it's just because Tatiana's, she's got a heavy topspin forehand that takes a nice bounce off the ground. She's really playing a good set right now. That was a tough shot. Low half volley for Vanya King. Chose the right shot. Went up. We got another bug on the court. They seem to like Vanya King's side.
So not a called timeout here, just a bug timeout. King again. for a game point. The Lasers go up 3-2 in women's singles, and now Vanya King would like to run 2 more together here to send us straight to a super tiebreaker. Tatiana Maria still with a bit of a cushion, but not much. King will battle for the break.
That's a big first serve. Needs to get a few more in.
1-0.
Cut too hard.
Fantastic return of serve by Vanya King.
If it does go to a super tiebreaker, it would be a 13-point event. First team to 7 in the same event that is out there now, in this case, women's singles.
Great first serve, sliding off the back of the service line. Maria just serving lights out right now.
109 on that one.
Man, it's just spectacular. It's taken King away from her game.
Still alive in the game, Vanya King.
I'd almost take a step back off this first serve. Give yourself a little. Now need to see if Vanya King gets a good return in here.
The game, Tatiana Maria.
There's that one-handed backhand that I was talking to you about. We haven't seen much of it. Tatiana Maria hasn't been hitting it that well during the WTT season, but she's got it going now.
Again, if Maria takes the set, the Empire win their first match of the season. And at this point now, it would take Vanya King extended play to get to the super tiebreaker. But it's still there on the table for her.
Beautiful one-hander, loaded up. Vanya King's gonna have to stay back a little bit longer and not press so quickly. Great serve down the tee. Mediocre volley sets up the big backhand by Maria.
Yes.
Clutch shot by Vanya King. You can tell these umpires want this first win. get this win to stay in the hunt. What a great overhead by Vanya King.
And no. Vanya King takes the game. She is up 4-3. Now if we go to extended play, if the final event is won by the trailing team and that team is still behind in the overall score, then we move to extended play. And that continues until the leading team wins one game or the score is tied. And then once tied, we would move to the super tiebreaker.
It's kind of confusing, but it's also very exciting. It's a great format.
Billie Jean King's vision in 1974. Now Vanya King needs a win here in this game. Now Gigi's out there looking for bugs. Apparently having there she goes. So Vanya gets to 5. Before Tatiana Maria, we would go to extended play.
Way to find a way to get that service back for Vanya King, and great swinging volley, just hit the top of the net for Maria.
The double.
So Vanya King and the Lasers really want to get this game to make it 2019. Then Vanya King, if she can serve and win that game, she'll tie it up at 20-all, and we'll go to that super tiebreaker.
Still work to be done for Springfield. And Vanya King is 1 point from the set win. So set point, 4 chances at it for King.
Wait, please.
Good point, good finish by Maria.
So Maria needs 3 more straight here to get us even. Still have the chance to win it outright. Ooh, just deep. Maria again here on the ropes and out.
Vanya's got to find a way to get that return back to Maria's backhand, get that pattern going. She'll get a good chance of it right here with a second serve return.
Vanya King takes the set 5-3, and we will go to extended play with Springfield down by just 1 team point, which means that Vanya King needs to win just 1 game, the first game coming up in extended play, to send us to a super tiebreaker to decide the night.
Look at how Vanya sets up and rips it to the backhand side, comes in, and Tatiana just missed the backhand into the net.
So 20-19 New York with extended play now. Vanya King needs one game win to send us to a super tiebreaker. If Maria wins the upcoming game, the Empire have their victory.
Look for Maria to move in a little bit and take this return a little early.
King hits the corner.
Not a great approach shot by Maria, but a spectacular passing shot by Vanya King.
In the game.
Maria very upset. She really did. She had a nice setup for the forehand down the line. I think she took a peek at it. Not a great half volley by Vanya King.
This is still a game to 4. Vanya King will have game point in extended play. And 4 chances now to send us to the super tiebreak.
Great first serve by Vanya King. Had a little bit of slice on it. Got the error out of Maria. There's that Wawrinka one-handed backhand topspin backhand from Maria. Clean winner.
Vanya King gets it to the super tiebreak.
All right, here's the word.
So 20-20. Now it's a 13-point super tiebreaker. First player to 7 points will win the match for their team. So for the second time in 3 meetings this season, New York and Springfield go to a super tiebreaker. Vanya has been in this position before. Really thrives on it.
I think it's what makes World Team Tennis this exciting. We've had so many matches that we've seen that comes down to the wire. If you're behind, you always have a chance to come back.
Now the chair umpire, the coaches, and the players meet for a coin toss.
So if the umpire won the toss, I would definitely like the serve with Tatiana's big first serve.
It is going to come to the umpire. So Maria for 2 serves, super tiebreaker to decide the match. First player to 7. Hits the corner.
And there's that big serve again and big forehand. Vanya King barely gets to this, forces her to hit it. She moved a little early on Maria.
King a chance at a big return there.
Yeah, that was a huge return by Vanya King. She just loaded and put everything into that. You can see the kick serve bounces up high, and Vanya just loaded in on it.
2 serves to Vanya King.
We call that a mini break.
Mm-hmm. And it's in.
That's threading the needle right there. Didn't need to be that good, but that was about as close as you're going to get. Look at that.
Love it. Hawkeye doing its job this season in World Team Tennis.
Beautiful passing shot. That was not the right volley for Vanya King to go deep to the forehand side. Look at this. This is Maria. This is her favorite shot. Got to find a way to keep getting those volleys to Maria's backhand side if you're going to come in.
2 serves to Maria.
That's a huge forehand. I don't know what. That was a great return, actually. Great save, deep. Look for Vanya King to step in a little bit and.
King really seemed in control of that point.
Well, seems to. This is the type of play Maria likes, is floating the ball around, running a lot. But this is the right play right here where Vanya King moves in, forces Maria to hit a big backhand, and she couldn't get the pass with the backhand.
We have been tied at 1, 2, and 3 in this super tie break.
Three mini breaks on both sides.
We're going to change ends and settle this thing here in Springfield, Missouri.
One way or the other, spectacular tennis. Springfield crowd is really enjoying what they're seeing tonight.
Now King for 2. Advantage Vanya King.
Vanya was very thankful for that that net there. That made it over. It looked like it was going to be a winner.
First player to 7 wins the match.
There it is. That's her big shot. That first serve of Vanya's, you want to keep working her backhand side. So 4 mini breaks, back and forth.
Best 3 points out of 5 for the match from here.
So the last 2 points, both servers hit their second serves, and the returners just hit outright winners off their forehand side.
A Geico timeout. Both teams, both the players have led in this super tiebreak. And we've been tied at 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, Coach Fernandez probably came out and told Maria, you need to find a way to get that first serve in. And JL's telling King to keep going after those returns.
Took a big bounce. Oh, it's net for Maria.
Oh. And what a spectacular point by Maria.
And match point for Springfield.
Look at this topspin lob.
And look at the kickoff of it.
I mean, it had so much spin on it.
So 6-4. Vanya King looking for one more.
King wants a first serve here.
Maria needs 3 in a row for the match.
Up the middle, down the tee to Maria's backhand would be the choice.
Vanya King and the Springfield Lasers have done it.
What a match.
21-20, 7-4 for Vanya King in the super tiebreaker. And the playoff hopes, the championship appearance hopes are still alive for the Springfield Lasers. We will step away and be back to close it out. The Springfield Lasers win in a super tiebreaker 21-20 over the New York Empire. Springfield now 5-5. New York falls to 0-10.
I woke up in Memphis and told people about Geico. How they could save 15% or more by just calling or going online to geico.com. Sorry, are you gonna... Every time.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Give me a racket and watch me go. Because I won't come back the same. Sometimes I'll come back with scratches and scrapes.
Or with stories of great shots and close shaves. Of wins for the history books. And of losses I'll never forget.
But watch me smile.
Say good game.
And put my racket away for now, but not for good.
Because I'll have seen what I can do.
And I know greatness is waiting.
Sign up with Net Generation, official youth tennis of the USTA.
As people who love the outdoors, we know what we stand for. We stand for fish, wildlife, and conserving the places they call home. We stand for the traditions we inherited and that we must pass on. We stand for great gear, fair prices, expert service, and memorable experiences. At Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, we stand together for you.
WTT.TV has been brought to you by Wilson. Get the best gear in the game. By DecoTurf, official tennis court surface of World Team Tennis and the official surface of the U.S. Open since 1978. By Forevermark. Less than 1% of the world's diamonds are worthy of the Forevermark inscription. Forevermark, a diamond is forever. And by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com to see how much you could save. Graphics provided by New Blue FX. Powered by JVC Professional Video.
Vanya King writes another chapter in the season of the Springfield Lasers tonight as Springfield wins 21-20 in a super tiebreaker. Vanya King wins the last 3 points to break a 4-all tie and win 7-4 to take the super tiebreaker, give Springfield its 5th win of the season, keep New York winless on the year, and chances to play next Sunday still alive for the Springfield Lasers. And Doug Ellie, that was a spectacular finish again for Springfield.
Yeah, I mean, it was looking like the umpires were gonna take the match, and but Springfield finished strong with Vanya King in the women's singles, and pulling off a match that they definitely needed.
Earlier tonight, the Philadelphia Freedoms were winners over the Washington Castles, 23-19 in extended play. So Philadelphia now has clinched the #1 seed and the chance to host the World Team Tennis Finals next Sunday, August 5th. And their opponent is still yet to be determined, and it may take till the very end of the season to sort out which team is going to rise to the second place spot. But Springfield is still in the hunt. Now, if you want to check out more tennis this evening, Orange County and San Diego are underway on WTT.tv as well. So now Springfield is 5-5, Washington is 6-5, and San Diego 5-4, pending the outcome of their match tonight at Orange County. And the OC is 4-5, so all of those teams are still right in the thick of things for second.
That's just where we want it. We'd love to see this go down to the last match next Wednesday, and looking forward to the next match.
And New York gets just that close again, and a heart-wrenching season for the Empire.
I mean, they've been playing actually some great tennis. They just haven't won a match.
And so you've got San Diego still playing this evening at home against Orange County. An OC at 4-5 there, second from the bottom, but all those teams with either 4 or 5 losses. And so very much up for grabs, and Philadelphia has clinched the #1 position in the league standings, even with still 3 to play. Their only loss on the season has been to Orange County, and they've run the table other than that. So the Freedoms in control of the league right now, and Philadelphia still with a couple of matches against the Empire on Wednesday and Thursday, with the Empire at Orange County on Sunday night, at San Diego Monday night, and the Springfield Lasers, a couple more home matches coming for them, at home against Washington on Monday, home to the Freedoms on Tuesday, and then Wednesday and Thursday, Springfield on the road to Orange County and San Diego. So another great one tonight in World Team Tennis, as the Springfield Lasers win in a super tiebreaker, 21-20. The Lasers end up taking just 2 of the 5 sets, the opening set men's singles, and then the closer with Vanya King and women's singles, then 1 game of extended play, and then the super tiebreak win for King. But in the middle, New York wins 3 sets, mixed doubles, men's doubles, and women's doubles. 5-4 in the mixed double set with a tiebreaker going 5-1. Men's doubles 5-2, women's doubles 5-3. Vanya King, though, is the hero tonight for the Springfield Lasers. She wins the super tiebreaker 7-4. Springfield takes the match 21-20.
Still nervous about finding a new apartment?
Yeah, but popping these things really helps me relax. Please don't. I'm saving those for later.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about renter's insurance. Just go to geico.com.
Geico helps with renter's insurance. It's good to know.
Been doing it for years.
It's really good to know. I'll check them out.
Get to know Geico and see how easy homeowners and renters insurance can be.